What up, people? Welcome to another Booze&Chill Buzzcast podcast. Today, I'm revealing a little bit of how I try, and I emphasize on try, on how I try to stay healthy while running a beer reviewing channel. It has its challenges. I mean, just trying to stay healthy is challenging within itself. And then trying to stay healthy, and again, while drinking and reviewing these beers, trying these beers out for you guys so that you don't have to, or so you know what you're getting yourself into and stuff like that. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. A little bit about what I try to do or do my best and trying to stay healthy while running a beer review channel. So let's talk about that. Like I said, guys, just staying or trying to stay fit is already a challenge within itself. And now since I've been running the YouTube channel, the Booze and Chill channel, which has been it's going to be 3 years coming this November. So that's pretty cool. It's lasted this long, or I've lasted this long. So uh and yes, like I said, it's just fitness itself. Trying to stay healthy is already challenging within itself, and then running a beer review channel, which again, it's like I do live beer reviews every single week, so it's like a beer every single week. Or actually, no, it's because depending on what it is, most of the time the stuff I buy is comes in six packs, right? And every now and again I'll buy like a 12, but I end up sharing that stuff because again, like um try to watch, how what I how much I drink. And as it turns out, drinking too much is bad for you. Um so the way I've I'm doing right now, I'm getting a little bit stricter on when it comes to my dieting, because I just recently got a checkup because late when was it, like about maybe like a month ago, I was feeling like crap. I was feeling pretty bad. I think it showed in the channel. I don't know if y'all caught up with that, but I just looked very, I felt very sloppy when it came to actually doing the channel, doing the recording, stuff like that. And I was just feeling like bad. Like I would get up early, because I get up early to take my kid to work, to school. And then from there I go to my work, and my work is it's heavy. It's heavy lifting, a lot of walking, a lot of standing, just a lot of physical stuff, mental as well, because you got to think, um and stuff like that. And so I was already feeling drained as it was. Like drained, like drained just felt like an understatement, because I was just like forcing myself to like get out of my work van to actually get work. You know what I mean? I was feeling like that. And I was just like, damn, like, and I was already, I knew I was gaining weight and stuff, because I was like, because of the work, kids, the channel. So I was actually, I was feeling it. Like I was feeling like I wasn't watching what I eat, because it's like uh you know when you're when you uh when you're so busy and you have a lot of stuff to do, like what is the most easiest and the most go-to food to keep going? Like just, yes, just to not slow down. Fast food, hence fast food. So I was eating a lot of that, a lot of junk food, and then going back to kids, going back to the channel, and so on and so forth. So it started affecting me, and I knew it was, because it started showing like really, really, really bad. I was just like just out of it. Like I could literally just be staying down, and I just like I'll fall asleep. I just had no energy. Um, and so I started to, I felt so bad that I just like, you know what, I have to get checked. Luckily, I just got a doctor here because typically, whenever I would go to the doctor, I would always be in Mexico. So just recently, I got a doctor here, which is the same doctor that my wife sees. So went there, uh, talked to the doctor, whatever. Uh, Went to go get labs, and I'm expecting to get a checkup, which would be this coming. It's soon. I'm getting a checkup soon, so hopefully all is well, right? All is good. But before I went to go get the checkup, I was already like I was mentioning how I was feeling like crap. So it just came to a point where it's like, you know what, I gotta like change the diet. I gotta change the diet again, and I'm gonna try. Excuse me, to stick to it because there was a time, and I think this was like about a year ago or so. I tried the keto diet, which worked for me. It wasn't like because apparently there's different versions of this keto diet. There's the super strict one, and then there's the much more lenient one, and I think there's like another one. I don't know, but there's several versions of this keto diet. I went for the one that's not super strict because again, I'm busy, family, work, the channel, and the podcast, and so on and so forth, and so but it worked for me, and then I also did exercises while doing this, so it was a really good balance. I would do the beer reviews, continue dieting, then exercising, stuff like that, and it worked out for me. And again, this was like about a year ago, and I know it was working because I felt different when I was doing that, and now I'm revisiting that diet. I feel a difference. I feel a difference, but what's it called? I'm just not exercising, which I'm gonna work on actually. In fact, I might even throw in some couple of push-ups here and there right after this podcast to be quite honest with you. But yeah, balancing that with the channel is well, I've done it before. I've done it before. It's just that, um life just throws you all kinds of stuff, all kinds of shit, and you kind of have to just deal with it with however you can. And I did, and it's just getting back to my rhythm really because I just started dieting again, and I can feel the difference. I even feel like my eyes a little bit wide right now, and even I didn't even have coffee, and in fact, I'm actually I skipped breakfast and I'm drinking one of these things. This one's called Remedy Organics. It's super chai fuel, 12 grams of protein. So this is what I'm drinking right now. This is technically my breakfast. But yeah, just trying to balance the channel and trying to stay healthy. Again, staying healthy and fit is a challenge within itself. But then I also enjoy doing this because again, I like having a beer too because I just like it. But then trying to maintain the my health is also a challenge because again, dieting, especially for somebody like me, leaving in the comments in the video podcast section if you guys are have busy lifestyles as well. Let me know how you do it, if there's any like tricks or anything that maybe that might work out for me, or any workouts or something like that. Much appreciated because I do want to get back in shape. Like I said, that last doctor's visit was a little bit scary. I gained a few pounds, and I'm just like, no, no, not so much the weight gaining. Well, slightly, a little bit. When I'm a little bit. Um, what's the word I'm looking for here? I don't like the weight gaining because you can say past trauma, stuff like that, which I did a podcast on that, and but mostly. staying fit so that I can keep skateboarding the way that I used to. That's kind of like that's like my motivation to stay in shape and fit, because I want to just be able to grab my skateboard and not feel like I'm gonna like pass out after a few ollies. You know what I mean? Like I that's my main motivation. I'm a skateboarder, always going to be a skateboarder, and that's my motivation to stay fit, just keep skateboarding. And actually, I should scratch that. That would be number two. Number one would be, the family, the kids and stuff. I want to be able to stay, excuse me, alive as much as I can, to keep supporting them, and then the skateboarding. But yeah, that's what my main motivations to stay fit, and also because staying staying fit and in shape and healthy, whatever, while running a beer review channel, like I said, it's challenging because it maybe some, I think, maybe like my parents might even think this, and some handful of people might have told me this, that maybe the beer review channel maybe wasn't the greatest idea, which I disagree, because again, um, I just enjoy, again, having a drink or two. I enjoy showing people new kinds of drinks, beers, cocktails, liquors, and whatnot. I like just hanging around people, talking while having a drink, introducing them to something new in exchange for, friendship, a good story, whatever. That's what I like about it, and that's what this channel has turned into. It's no longer just a beer reviewing channel. It's more like, I mean, there's beer reviewing, right? But there's also connections that get made because, um, we just sit down, have a drink, and just kind of just hang out and chat, just like we do in the lives. Um, I know that there's regulars there. Shout out to Slippery. Shout out to 23. Shout out to Alex. All you guys. Um, it's awesome. Just kind of just just going live and just having a drink and just sorry about my kids, man. Um, and just just hanging out, just chilling, having a drink, talking. What's the what's I always forget the term, but you know what I mean. Like, it's just enjoyable. It's enjoyable for me, and I'm sure like um all y'all get a kick out of it. And like I said, at the same time, I am also introducing a new drink, which is always fun for me, because again, ever since this entire beer channel started, it's just there's always something new. Like, I don't even know if I even have a go-to uh, beer anymore, because like it's just, I just dropped one of my figures here. It's just like I said, it's just always something new, always something new, which is fun for me, like I said. But to kind of just get on track, back on track, I mean, yeah, to balance those two things out at the same time is again challenging. But it's not just the whole beer reviewing part. It's the, like I said, it's the lifestyle that I'm living right now, because again, I got the 9 to 5 job. I got the family, got the kids, um hanging around with them, playing with them, you know, being the husband, being the dad, and then also doing this. So it's a lot of what, how do they call it? There's a lot of jumping hoops, and there should be literal jumping hoops so I can get my ass back in shape, right? But the metaphorically jumping hoops, um, it's crazy. It's crazy. So, uh, getting back into the dieting, which I've already started, which again I'm already feeling it. I'm not feeling as shitty. I don't feel as tired as well, and also uh, trying this. I'm calling it a supplement. Supplement. Everyday dose coffee, which I recommend. Um, actually, not I preview it on my day in the life video, which by the way was supposed to it did come out last week, but there's like something up with the editing that I had to take it down and I have to work to fix it for like the third time. So that's still coming out. If you guys are sticking around the video podcast and audio podcast, for those of you who are in the audio podcast only, um, check out the video podcast. Check out the channel. Check out the YouTube channel. There's a lot more to say, a lot more to hear, and yes, there's going to be a day in the life only for the YouTube channel. So for you listeners, look out for that. Um, if you guys are fans or enjoy what I do and whatnot, but yeah, I show that coffee in the day in the life, which I really recommend for people who are actually um, worth well feel what I was feeling before I started watching what I eat. It's a mushroom coffee, and there's like it's awesome. Like me and the wife started feeling it like the since day one. We started feeling the effects since day one. Debloats you, energizes you. There's no crash, and it just does a lot of stuff that it actually says that it does. So I 100% recommend it. Which I'm still waiting on my other dose coffee to come in. I was such a fan of it that I just I tried it out for like maybe like a week or so, and I was just like, okay, this is it. This is my coffee now. So I'm waiting on my I got a membership. I'm waiting on my new one to come in because I'm about to finish this one. And anyways, yeah, tried that. Cut back on certain foods and having not as much to drink, um, and also trying to just drink just for the channel, which I think is sounds kind of fair. That's where the balancing um, starts, because like I said, um, you can't run a beer review channel and not beer review. So that's my balance. I want to start just only drinking for the channel and or special occasions, um, stuff like that. And I've already started watching what I eat, and now it's the point where I have to start implementing working out again, which again, crazy, not crazy, but just busy lifestyle. So it's just like finding the damn time. But like I said, um, might just do a little bit here and there right after this podcast, and then yeah, just try to keep it going. Just try to keep it at least. I already put it on on our calendar that I want to do at least 3 to 4 days of working out for as much as I can for as long as I can while still watching what I eat. And again, that's my balancing. It's just it's tricky. It's tricky and it's challenging, but that's I guess that's why you know actually don't know where I was going with that. But the point is that don't that's my way of balancing. Um, yes, every now and then I might slip up. I might have a little bit more than I should, like drinking wise. But also, uh, what was it? Prior to recording this podcast yesterday was Easter, so we're like, oh, it's a holiday, so you know, I guess we can have those chips. We can have. Actually, I think that's the only thing that we probably messed up on. We uh we had a movie night with the kids. Um, Showed them Jurassic Park. That was awesome. Showed them The Mask. That was awesome. And we just munched out and just watched movies for the rest of the night. So stuff like that. We're trying to balance it out because we not being too strict, but also enjoying ourselves with the family, but also at the same time uh, keeping a close eye on what it is that we're putting in our mouth. Giggity. And yeah, it's a challenge. Like, and I wonder because again, I'm not the only beer channel out there. I wonder how they do it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, like I said, if you guys have anything that would be helpful for me, that would be much appreciated. Put it in the video comments down below. Um, like it's how do I put it? How do I put it? How do I put it? It's just yeah, it's just challenging. But I guess it's just like anything, right? You just gotta you just gotta go at it, try your best, and keep moving forward. And all, but at the same time, watching what it is that you do. And that's my thing right now. That's my challenge right now. I already started watching what I eat. Like I said, I already feel it. It's a whole uh, big difference that I feel. Um, Even down to drinking that mushroom coffee, which is probably the smartest idea I've done. Taking vitamins, which reminds me, I need to get my some multivitamins that the doctor recommended I should try. But I'm trying to actually get back into that while doing the beer reviewing channel and not completely knocking myself out. Now, some of you, because I've had a few comments here and there where um that there's some people that actually say stuff in along the lines of why are you saying that drinking is bad and this and that, but yet here you are still doing it. And it's like you can't you can't please everybody, first of all. And it's like there's you can't really, how do I put it, too much of everything is bad for you. And then you can't put somebody down for something that I enjoy doing. That's another one. And yeah, it's just doing something you enjoy, which is probably not the most best, maybe. It's this is a tricky topic to get into, actually. But basically, I enjoy I enjoy drinking, but I know that you can't have too much of it, which I don't. And just also trying to keep doing that, but at the same time, keeping yourself good. It's a very tricky balance, but again, I think that's just life itself. Whether you're working, or like you're a single parent, or like you're some sort of athlete, but you're also um you know I don't know what else to add to that, but basically I think that's just life's challenges life's challenges that just happen, that you can't really avoid, that just happen. The YouTube thing is technically a choice, but at the same time, uh, I'm also serious about it. So yeah, yeah, like I said, it's just like life's challenges with whatever you want to do, whether you're a parent, you got a job, or you're trying to do turn a hobby into into something big, into an actual business. It's just a lot of stuff, and when you're trying to do all this, it involves a lot of sacrifices, and that's what I'm getting back into now. I didn't forget about it because again, I was feeling like crap. I've gained weight and all that. It's not that I didn't forget. It's again, it's just it was just a process of trying to change the routine again so I can get back on track. And then I don't know about you guys, but that fucking hour change just fucked everybody up. Everybody. There's no point to this hour change. Like 0 point to the hour change. Now, I know they did the hour change back then, something around World War II. I don't remember the specifics, but there was a reason why they did it, and it was around that time, or it was around that war. And then they just kept doing it, and it's like there's no reason to keep doing it. Like there's no reason, no specific reason at all, other than to just fuck with us. So fuck whoever hasn't decided to end that for reals. But anywho, um, that's another one. The sleeping. I've always had trouble sleeping, and this hour change just makes it worse. It makes it worse. So that's another one that I'm also trying on fixing. Trying to sleep early, stuff like that, because part of staying fit and healthy starts with you being fully rested, or else it's hard to do anything really. So there's a lot of balancing, there's a lot of changing that's happening, but again, I'm having fun while doing it. It's not like a situation where like I'm trying to stay healthy, and I just feel like miserable because it's like, ugh, I gotta, you know, substitute this, or I can't touch that, stuff like that. But it's like, you know, you just gotta I guess adapt, which I'm pretty good at. It's just adapting and just changing routines. And again, while being able to still enjoy a drink, because again, I just do. Um, so that's the craziness. Well, not crazy. It's not crazy. It's challenging, and it's just challenging. That's really the only word that comes to mind, because it is. But that's just life. Again, that's just how life is. Just one big fucking challenge, and that's what's going on right now. But yeah, guys, I think this pretty much ends today's podcast. It wasn't a long one, longer than the skateboarding one, which again, why I'm watching what I'm eating, why I want to work out, because to be fair, a few things about that the skateboarding mobile podcast. Um I wasn't alone. I had all my kids and the wife. It was hot, so they didn't last. So I had to rush, and I had to leave. But two, I was feeling a little bit because I was wearing a hoodie in a, like, what was it, like 80 some, I think it was like 80, 90 some degree weather, and forgot waters. So yeah, but also at the same time I was feeling a little bit, because like I said, that was around the time where I wasn't watching what I was eating, and I wasn't exercising. I was skating, not as much as I want to, or wanted to. Well, I'm gonna say want. Um, but yeah, um, that's it for this podcast, guys. That's pretty much it. Leave it in the comments right down below if you got any value out of it. And again, if you have any suggestions for me at all, for me to try, that you think that'll probably work out for me, leave it in the video podcast comment section right down below. And for you listeners, please, if you're still here, if you're still listening to me, please rate the podcast on Spotify. and still trying to figure out where exactly I can spread the Buzzcast. Uh, any suggestions in the video podcast, please leave it right down below. And once again, I will see you guys in the next one. And you know how this works. Follow all the Boost and Chill socials: X, TikTok, Instagram, and of course the YouTube. And again, follow the Buzzcast on Spotify. Rate it. It really helps out the audio podcast, and much appreciated by you guys if you do. But again, that is it for that. Oh, don't forget to become a Patreon member to get this video podcast early and other stuff. And in return, that's what I was trying to say. Tier starts at $3. Behind the scenes videos, photos, uh, the making of, all that kind of fun stuff. So that's it for that, guys. I will see you guys in the next video, in the next live, or the next podcast. Cheers, guys. And remember, if you keep watching, I'm gonna keep drinking. Keep drinking my 12 grams of protein. Cheers to you all. Stay safe, stay healthy, or try to. Cheers.